that all Print This Page documents will have the price and the image at the top. To not get the price on this document and price breaks, you need to log out and navigate around and go to a product page and press Print This Page as a guest. A guest won't have pricing, so this document won't have pricing, which is a useful tip for some of you who don't want to share pricing with people. And then it will have the whole specification table as seen on the product page. So you can save as PDF. I'm going to hit cancel because I don't want to do that right now. Some other things to note. I'm not going to talk about ordering right now and adding to the cart. That's going to be in Module 4, ordering. So I'm going to steer away from that at the moment. But there's two other things I want to talk to. The add to compare and add to favorites. Now this at the moment says remove from favorites because I've already got it in my favorites. It would also say remove from compare if I had it in there already. So these functions work in a similar way and they have some slight differences. So when you add something to your favorites, you're going to get a pop-up screen that shows you what's currently in your favorites with a button to say view your favorites. That's just something that happens and you have to close out of that little pop-up. When you add something to your compare list, it's just going to give you a little green message at the top of your screen. It's not going to give you a pop-up window. So there we go. That's what's going to happen when you've added it to your compare list. So we're going to scroll up and look at those pages. So here's my compare. When I hover over, I've already got some items in there. I just put in Franklin Teal. When you hover over it, you can see everything in there. You can use these little crosses to get rid of something. If you go, oh, you know what, I don't really want to compare Emerald Teal and Franklin Emerald and Teal. I'll remove one of them. Ask you, do you want to remove it? You click OK. The page refreshes for you just so it can refresh to get that other product out of them. So now I've got 3 products in here. So if you click the button compare, it will give you a pop-up. And in this pop-up, you're going to be seeing all of the products side by side. So hang on, let's drag out my screen a little bit. Oop. So I've got this fun cursor and it's distracting me. Okay, so I've hovered to get my little 2-way arrow and I'm just pulling it to make things more in line on my screen. So I can go really small, makes things look a little ugly, or you can drag it out a little bit if things aren't lining up properly for you. So this has all the product specifications that it's meant to make it an easy way for you to compare if you've got, and the pictures are always going to be at the bottom. It's going to include pricing on there as well. So there's 4 key areas that I said have appeared at the bottom of this, and then the rest of it is in alphabetical order. So if you want to go, look, this one has 9 colors, this one has 7, this one has 15. I'm not going to go through how to compare something. You guys know how to do that. So it's just an interesting function to use. I had someone ask what's the maximum of products you can put in the product comparison. My answer was I'm not sure. I've never tested beyond 5 products. It gets really messy on your screen. It's harder to put that much information in, and, you know, God forbid something has a 10-line cleaning code, which some of our products do, which makes it a bit harder for you to compare directly. So I would say stick to under 5 products at a time, and you're looking at a nice amount of data on your screen. So that's a product comparison. So you just click the cross. That's not going to get you out of the website. This is just a pop-up window that's happened, and they're still there. So you can get rid of them, you can put more in, you can clear all of them. I'm like, oh, I don't want them anymore. I've done my comparison. And then it clears it all out for you. So that's the comparison feature. Now to get to your favorites, all you need to do is come up to your, oh, something funny has happened. Sorry, I logged myself out. So to get to your favorite section, you need to go to your account, press your account button. And just so you don't think I'm forgetting a lot of things, in Module 5, I'm going to go through in great detail all the account information screens. But I just wanted to show you in navigation how to get to your favorites, because add to favorites is a feature on the product page, so it makes sense to talk about it now. So if you come down, the fourth thing on your list will be my favorites. Fourth or so, I think I see a couple extra items that you won't see because you're not admins, but you've clicked my favorites, and this type of screen looks the same for everyone. As far as I know, you can put as many my favorites in your my favorite list as you want, and you can search them, sort them, and it shows you how many results. I've currently got 6. So from here, we've got all the images on the left-hand side, a send to friend button, which brings up a little window where you can email it to a friend, and I can also easily remove items from my favorites. There's a couple different ways people can use my favorites, but I see people using it as they're scrolling around and they've gone, oh, that seems like a good fabric for this project, good fabric for that project, and saving it in here so they don't forget what they've seen and what they've liked, or if they've met with someone or on the phone and the CE agent has told them about a great new product, they can navigate themselves and put in their favorites just so they can save it for later. And also it's a good way to send the information to a friend. So just a nice little extra feature that we have on the website. So that's how you get to my favorites. And again, I'm going to get out of my account, so I'm going to click on the logo to get me back to the home page. Just one note, someone had been asking why our collection pages aren't separated into home decor and contract. The answer is that a lot of them are cross-merchandised, and product A can be used in both a home and in a hotel. And so to not scare customers away from using our products in many different markets and not just restricting them to one market to use that product, we've put all of our collections that aren't the most recent collections alphabetically all together in the all collections section. So that was an active choice we've made. So it is alphabetical. You all know your alphabet, so you can navigate in there quite easily. And it's just a way to show people that our products are usable across many different markets. So on the website, there's certain things that we like to separate and segment for marketing purposes and sales purposes, but then there's other things that we really like to show as a combined selling force, essentially. So that's why we've done that. So please don't ask if they can be separate. No, they're all together, and that's how they're going to be for the foreseeable future, at least. So that's why we've done that. If you have any other questions, please email Miranda or website support. If they're a technical question, website support. If they're of curious nature, you can email me. But that's it for Module 3, Navigation. Thank you for your time.